Hoppalele, kulaka, gonna wake up. Look how much there is place for another pigeons. The country in which every people were smiling was Malaysia. Can easily fly 3,000 kilometers. Now I'm gonna climb up the tree. See upstairs. There's the pigeon. Oh, chicken! With a big nose. Really looks like a small dinosaur. How do you feel yourself? I have no idea how am I gonna go down. It's a bit high. Bird, it doesn't have an ego. Phew, I came down from this huge tree. People, they're doing huge houses and they don't really understand what for did they build them. The house more looked like the cage. All Asian peoples are always happy. A smile. Try to eat the small pigeon. We will have more dinosaurs in our garden trying to attack me. Oh, so scary. You can fly up to the 9th floor. Like the chameleon on my face. As usually I have them to eat because they're very tasty. Hello everybody! This is part 2 about pigeons and about how unique are they. If you didn't see part 1 yet, you better watch it. But for now on, we are getting started. All of you know that there's males who drinks milk and there's birds which eats grass, fruits and as usually seeds. And try to guess which one of these two is a pigeon. Is it a bird or is it a male? I'm more than sure that if you're not 3 years old, you can say that it's a bird. Even though it's a bird, he drinks milk. And just like other animals, he drinks milk when he's a small baby. How is that possible? The mom sits on the egg, she flies away, she eats seeds, bugs, whatever they eat, but she doesn't feed the pigeon immediately. She waits around 3 hours until the seeds, which are over here, the seeds are half ready, half not ready, then the seeds to the little baby. It really looks like milk, it's really white, so that's how the pigeon gets milk. Did you know that the pigeon which flies the furthest, and he did it, I don't remember how long was it, but he just stopped 2 times. But as usually, can easily fly 3,000 kilometers easily. And that's all non-stop, almost each pigeon. Well, of course it's not if it's not a fat pigeon. Did you know when a small pigeon gets out of the egg when he's getting hatched, he's 10 grams. Sometimes it's a bit more, but just on the 2nd day, he's in 2 times more heavier. Sometimes even 23 grams, even more than in 2 times. So they're growing very fast. And did you know that the beak is getting long enough in 12 days? Just all the time it's even bigger. So in 12 days, the beak is getting ready, and with time it's just getting smaller and smaller. Interesting story about our little neighbor and how I was climbing up the tree to see him. I'm very happy that now I have a neighbor. I love pigeons. A long time I had pigeons in cages, but this pigeon is wild. And I think that this is one of the pigeons which I had like 4 years ago, because 4 years ago when we came to this place there were no pigeons at all. And I get some pigeons, and then when they were big, oh, it's a long story how did I get them, just to find them on the road. And when they became big, I let them go, and then they make kids, and each day you can hear them sitting and telling their cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. So now I'm very happy, and I think that I'll have more pigeons, and I still believe that that pigeon is one of the pigeons from my family. Just look how much there is place for another pigeons. They could put the nest over there, over there, over there, and everywhere. That pigeon is really our neighbor, because the thing on which me and the cameraman, my dad, is standing is my home. Hoppalele, kulaka, gonna wake up, like it's samani, gotta wake up, like a bumbari wakateko, like it andage like a rito, like ando kare wido, I'm like a wido. If you ask me what language is it, I have no idea. Temikawa de vidado. Now I'm going to climb up the tree. You can see there's a pigeon over there. is the mommy pigeon is starting to build the nest on the tree and starting to hatch the eggs. There's no yet eggs, but I'm going to climb up the tree with my foot without ropes, without any safety. I have a GoPro over here, a small GoPro, so I hang it here. I'm going to climb up the tree. See you upstairs. There's many trees around us, there's many gardens, and there's many good places to live for a pigeon. But this pigeon, he wanted to be our neighbor. So it would be very nice to believe that he kind of loves me, because 2 years ago, 1 year ago, and just all the time I catch pigeons when they're small, and when they're big I'm going to let them go. I think that this is one of the children, or maybe even grandchildren, from the pigeons which I let it go a long time ago. So we can say that he's part of my family. Phew, I came down from this huge tree, and now I know that inside of that nest up there's one small egg. I thought it was like very tiny, smaller than chicken egg. I'm very happy because our house is right there, the place where we live. So this pigeon is sleeping in 3 meters from me. The camera was like close from the pigeon, it was not afraid. 1 month later. Now I'm gonna climb up the tree. I'm speaking quiet, not to scare the pigeon which is sitting up there. It was sitting about 1 month, and I think that she have a small chick was born, a small pigeon, because before yesterday I saw a broken egg on the hair, the parts of the egg, so I think that there is a small baby chick. And now I'm gonna climb up the tree carefully, slowly and without noise to say hello to her and see if there's any chicks inside of the nest. Phew, so here am I up the tree, and there's the pigeon. I don't see the chick yet, but I see the pigeon. It's not the best position, so he'll go higher. Let's hope that the pigeon will not fly away. I'm behind the tree. Oi. 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 Chicken! He's just like a small chicken, but with a big nose. He's so cute! It's a small pigeon. He's so tiny. How do you live in such a house? People are building houses. It's taking them sometimes 10 or 20 years to build a house. And your mother, she just like in one day built something out of sticks. And all of you are happy. I can see a mommy up there. Hello. I think some of you know that dinosaurs, when they died, there was birds. Well, this little bird really looks like a small dinosaur. Well, when he will grow up, he will more look like a bird. How do you feel yourself? Look like you smile. The mommy flight away. Accidentally, I scared her. Well, now I think it's time for me to go down. I have no idea how am I gonna go down. It's a bit high. Phew, but anyway, it was very nice to meet my small chick. Going down. You know the story that from monkey there was the person? Well, with me it's the opposite. From person there will be a monkey, and I'm the monkey. Phew, here am I. Very interesting about her. She didn't think like long time how to build a house, where to take stuff. She just did it small and enough for her and her family. No, I don't say that everybody have to go to forest and live in a tent. You can have a house. They're trying to do the house bigger for the ego. This bird, it doesn't have an ego. She just took a few sticks and created a small nest. This bird built it from this and from that her nest. I think sometimes people are doing too big castles, huge houses. What for do you have your house? The pigeon understands that she have her small nest to live inside of it and to look after her baby. Sometimes the people, they're doing huge houses and they don't really understand what for did they build them. Me and my dad, we traveled a lot and we saw many poor people in Laos, which the house was very primitive. It was at the edge of hill. It was just some bamboos and the house more looked like the cage. Then we have been to Queen's house, to real queen, to real castle. Then we saw many huge big castles. But interesting that in Malaysia, there was in Thailand also, there was like very poor houses. but the people were like super smiley and super happy.
I liked Asia very much. They have very warm seas and very beautiful people. But for me, it was a very warm sea when the sea was children. Since I'm white color, it was very fun to swim in a sea which was full of kids. But still, all Asia peoples are always happy.
The most happy country which I saw, the country in which every people were smiling, was Malaysia. So everybody who's from Malaysia just smile more because I like the country from your smiles.
By the way, me and my dad were traveling 1 year in whole Asia. If you want to see more videos about me and my dad traveling, you better go on my YouTube channel and soon I will post them. I understood why Asia peoples are happy, because the pigeons in Asia have very beautiful colors.
This pigeon is wild. It's a wild pigeon, but it's not afraid of me. All the bests to my big and my small pigeon. I saw that some random bird had come to the pigeons and started to try to eat the small pigeon. It was one of the birds which are eating meat, so I quickly climbed up the tree. I looked, the pigeon was okay, the mommy pigeon was also sitting nearby. Then I'm gonna climb up the tree again, make a video, and I'll show you.
I went up the tree to see if everything is okay with the small pigeon. Well, everything was perfectly okay. He was even a bit more fat, even a bit more heavy. A happy little dinosaur. His mommy was already fine with me. In the first days she was attacking me, well, if you can call that attack. But now she was just sitting nearby and looking at me, looking at her pigeon. Now the pigeon is getting bigger and bigger. One day he will be perfectly big, just like his mom. He'll be a grown-up, he will marry. And he will also continue doing dinosaurs, and we will have more dinosaurs in our gardens.
Also over here I have my small friend Sticky, because he looks like a stick and he's always sticking to me, sometimes sticking to my hair.
By the way, if we already started talking about dinosaurs, here's one more dinosaur. By the way, this is my other neighbors, which are 15 meters high from the ground, which also have a good mommy and daddy, and which also loves me or trying to attack me. Oh, so scary how they attack.
Like the chameleon on my face, which is thinking I don't know what now. Maybe now he have no freedom, but he have more safety for his life that nobody will eat him. It's very interesting that now he's the same color of my shirt.
By the way, pigeons are not only the animals which I catch. I catch many other animals and I have many other animals. As usually I have them to eat because they're very tasty. Okay, I'm joking, I'm not eating my friends.
Ow.
They're just my friends, it's
Ow.
nice to play with them. They're doing children, they're eating, drinking, sleeping, and doing other things which they're doing in the nature.
Did you know that the pigeon can fly up to the 9th floor just around with 15 seconds? That's almost impossible for other birds, because other bird will have to get the time, he will do like this, circles to fly up. But the pigeon can just go like a rocket up. Even when you walk in the cities and you scare many pigeons, you can see that some of them, if they want to, they can fly straight up. But if it's other birds, they cannot. Thank you very much that you watched this video today, and thank you very much that you love this little beautiful birds, and not little, just every animal, that you love me, that you watch my videos. Me and my pigeon Louie wish you love, peace and freedom. Bye bye. They do 12 children. And love in your life, still a small pigeon. When I find him, he was a little baby. He can fly, and he always just comes back. La 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 la.
Your freedom is coming in 3, 2, 1.
This symbol makes Picasso in 15 seconds. is a very unique bird. The muscle of his wings are in 3 times stronger than gorilla. He can see in 5 times further than a person on 340 degrees. He can fly almost 3,000 kilometers just easily. He's stronger than a person. He can also love just like a person. He can also help his children be happy, be in love, be in peace.